All right, guys, we're in Orange City, Florida, waving our Trump flags every Friday, 3 till 6:30-ish. Come on out, because nobody else is. What do we got? 8 people today, guys?
We got 100 flags, that's all.
By the time we get to the election, we're going to be down to 2 people. Me and Mark.
I'm sorry.
And we were out here during the overnight hours as masses of men from around the world came through here. Take a look at this video. This was 2 a.m. right where I'm standing, right here in Jacumba, California, about an hour east of downtown San Diego, as we watch men from the Middle East and Asia pouring in here very nonchalantly as they cross illegally. Several of them are what are known as special interest aliens. That means they are coming in from countries with potential national security concerns, and they should be subject to additional DHS vetting. We talked to these guys. There was not a single one of them from Mexico.
If you go to the border of Mexico, ain't no Mexicans coming over. They're all coming from China and Syria and Iraq. Buy ammo, Brenda. Buy ammo.
I got ammo.
How much ammo you got?
Probably about 12 boxes.
Well, buy more!
Well, they quit selling the shit at the flea market.
You know how many illegals are coming over here, man? When I say illegals, I mean potential terrorists.
12 boxes, that's rookie numbers. You better pump those numbers up.
Yeah.
Lots more.
Read that article today. Just today, that woman was beat up by, obviously she was white, beat up by 5 black guys.
Where at?
I couldn't even see that. They didn't even notice.
That's every day.
They don't even want to tell
That's
you
all over the place.
I've got 2
There's a small subset of black dudes that have lost their minds. And they're robbing and stealing from people and beating their asses like they know tomorrow.
So that's 50 per box.
I don't know what it is. I'm the only one talking about it. What's wrong with these black dudes?
Per whatever.
They're racist.
Take a listen to this. Where are you guys from? What country?
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
India.
India. Where are you from?
Turkey.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Turkey. Okay.
India.
India. Where are you guys from?
Turkey.
Turkey. Turkey? Where are you guys from?
China.
China.
Ecuador.
Ecuador? Where are you guys from?
India.
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 India. Sagar Baba.
India. India.
India.
India?
India.
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 India?
India.
All India?
India.
India. Iran.
Iran.
You're all from Iran. Why'd you come?
No freedom.
No freedom?
Yes, in Iran. Iran is dangerous country. No freedom for speak, for writing, for singing, for thinking.
Yeah, Bill Melugin, he works for Fox. He's been at the border interviewing all of the potential terrorists coming over. Why are so many people from China coming over here? What are they doing? You can't get out of China unless China lets you.
Yeah.
And they're all young men.
China sent them over here. They're here for a reason. They're waiting for the bell to ring. They're
waiting for the queue.
Yeah.
They got one mission: get to America and get a lot of ammo and some guns, and wait for the queue.
Who knows? But it's going to be bad.
Trump said he thinks they're building an army over here, assembling an army.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
And it ain't just China. It's Syria.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are a lot of bad hombres over there in Syria. In Iran, we have young men from Iran coming over here. Nobody hates us more than Iran.
And look what those idiots just did. Kill the goddamn Ayatollah over there.
You think it wasn't an accident?
Of course it was no accident. There is no such thing as accident. That's just like that barge that just ran into that bridge in Galveston, Texas.
Another one.
That's no accident either.
Yeah.
There's almost no recourse.
That's 4 that you can count, right? Recently.
Yeah, that's what you call a purposeful accident. Yeah, they're systematically destroying all of our ports. Maybe.
Well, they want you to starve to death. They want you to eat bugs and dirt.
But it's okay. We got Pete Buttigieg on the job.
Yeah, I feel better already.
He's breastfeeding his baby right now.
How about reading that article about what they did to Trump when they went to Mar-a-Lago?
Shoot to kill.
That's exactly what they were for.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to convince you, oh, that's just common. We do that. No, you don't. No, you don't do that.
Especially when you go into the... Well, it's not common to raid a ex-president's house. and then to have orders to shoot to kill.
They were looking for documents. To do that, they'd send one guy.
Well, the documents they found, they kind of set them up.
The documents they found, they brought
staged a lot of that
themselves.
shit, yeah.
They brought themselves.
It wouldn't bother you at all.
Yeah. And supposedly some of the documents that Trump wasn't supposed to have, the FBI sent Trump
It's not a
ahead of time.
Yeah.
The big black gun, you know.
It was all
like
set up.
There ain't nothing.
Are the FBI the good guys?
Crazy about them.
FBI, CIA,
I got rid of 30-06s
the
and
mafia.
that.
Yeah.
They make that look
I don't know, guys. They used to be.
And then take a look at this. We met up with a local resident out here, Corey Gotero. He's former U.S. military. He goes out and he collects all of these discarded passports and ID cards from these illegal immigrants from all around the world as they cross here in the Jacumba area. He's got an entire room full of them. You'll see passports, IDs from China, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, many others. You'll notice many of them are burned or shredded or destroyed in some way as these illegal aliens try to destroy some of these documents as soon as they arrive here in the United States, trying to hide who they are and where they've been. And Gotero says that is a security concern.
No. So, hey, Mark, these illegals coming over, the gotaways, the people that don't want to get caught, they take their IDs and they try to burn them and destroy them. They're trying to erase
Their identity.
and come over here. Wonder what they're hiding. Why would they do that?
Well, the presidents over there in these other countries have admitted just opening their prisons up and letting them out, telling them to go to America. Of course they're hiding. They're sending all their dregs of society to our country, and we're just letting them in. So we have now the.
When he says we, he means Democrats.
Yeah, I mean the Democrats. I mean Joe Biden. I mean the people that aren't protecting our borders, which is one of their sole jobs to do for this country, protect the borders.
Yeah.
Instead, we're letting rapists and murderers and drug dealers and everything into this country, and its crime is getting worse and worse. The statistics are there, so just look them up yourself.
The Democrats are trying to blame the Republicans. It's the Republicans' fault the border's so bad.
You know, there was a guy that was putting up a giant fucking wall out there, and they stopped all that. They didn't have $5 billion to give him to finish building that wall.
But they had $150 billion to give Ukraine.
Israel. How much did we ship to Iran on plane loads? Yeah, we didn't have $5 billion to finish that, but we certainly had enough to give to everybody else.
If you haven't figured out that Democrats are lying, nasty scumbags, then you're just too dumb to talk to. Buy ammo, damn it! Buy it, Brenda. You need more.
I'll go get some more tomorrow.
How much ammo is enough ammo, Mark?
There's never enough. The only time there's too much is if you're in a lake, you fall into a lake and you're carrying it all. That's when the only time there's too much.
Yeah, and then you sink to the bottom because you had too much on.
They're just dropping this stuff on the ground to come here and assume a new identity. So that's a little bit scary. With my military background and seeing the people that are coming across that male, these are all military-age males. People keep saying that. I've got the proof right here.
Now, you heard me say earlier that some of the illegal immigrants that came through here are called as special interest aliens. That means they should get additional DHS vetting. That doesn't mean they always do, though. Sources tell us that some of these countries don't share their law enforcement databases or their information on their own citizens with the United States, so there's really nothing to vet them against.
Young people that came along and are trying to tell us there's 50 other genders. Who are they?
When archaeologists dig up people from the past, they only dig up men and women. Why is that?
Oh, man.
Where are all the other genders?
It's getting crazy, bro.
Hey, man, you got enough ammo for the
apocalypse?
to fight off all the terrorists that are coming to America?
Oh,
because they're not vetting any of them. We got people coming from Iran and you name it, man. They're coming here. China.
Okay, so what we know now is they don't know where the children are, okay?
There are no children. It's just men, military-aged men.
But I mean, from a few years ago, when it was the children were the issue, all of a sudden they don't know any of them went. They don't know where they are. They can't account for them. And they say that it's not their responsibility because they turned them over to a charity.
They've been all sex trafficked.
I think so, bro.
Maybe, man.
I think so, man. It's terrifying.
They don't give a... So do you got enough ammo for the to fight off all the terrorists that are coming over?
Bro, if it happens, it happens. I got a kind of a different outlook on what I think's going to happen.
What do you think?
I think the government's simply, if you think about it, okay, all these immigrants are at the whim of the government right now because they put them up in hotels, giving them food.
Yeah.
And so they pretty much own them.
Yeah.
And all they have to do is turn off the EBT cards. That's the only thing they have to do. And if the government ever shuts off the EBT cards,
they'll go back home?
No. I mean, that's when total chaos will happen. That's when our country will fall apart. They've got all these millions of people dependent on this.
Yeah.
And if they shut off their EBT cards or just don't recharge them the next month, they can't buy food. What do people do when they're starving?
Chaos.
Dude, you will kill your next door neighbor to feed your children.
Did you hear about the two Jordanians the other day that tried breaking into a military compound?
Yes, it was Quantico.
Quantico.
Okay,
Why would you break into a military compound?
So
they didn't tell us the rest of the story.
So, and from what I heard, guys, this happened like maybe a couple of weeks. It happened a while back. This didn't just happen. It's just like breaking news. Now, for you guys that don't know, Quantico, Virginia is where they train Marine Corps officers. That's kind of like their Parris Island, their boot camp.
Yeah.
All commissioned officers for the Marine Corps go to Quantico and undergo training.
Wonder what those two Jordanians are trying to get to.
The fact that they caught them trying to access a base like that that's secured like that, there should be no, well, wait a minute, there should be no in between. Those guys should be at Quantico right now being thoroughly investigated, interrogated. Anybody that's been affiliated.
Well, they probably got cashless bail. They're breaking into the next military base.
Bumping off.
Knowing the Democrats, it's clown world, guys. We got a bunch of DEI morons running everything.
It's crazy, man.
So your expectations.
Fucking criminal!
You! Leather! Get her! Crazy bitch, kid!
Two genders, you weird little freak!
We don't get too many triggered people, but that one had a megaphone.
She come prepared.
That dumb bitch had a megaphone.
She was here last week.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you something. You got enough ammo?
Almost.
Almost.
I'm taking donations. I'll give you my PO box. Any ammo donations, 9, 45, 12, 22, 556 are all welcome.
I don't know how much ammo you got, but you need more ammo. Because the terrorists are here.
They are here.
Bill Malugin was, he's a news reporter from Fox, and he was talking to some dude here from Iran or something that was sneaking over, and even that guy said, they're not vetting anybody, they don't ask us any questions. He goes, it's crazy how easy it was to come here.
You see Chicago, where the citizens of Chicago say they're about to get armed up and go after the illegals themselves?
No, but they should. Yeah. I'm ready for it. Trump says he's going to deport them all. I think that's mission impossible.
I got the new one this week.
Oh, you got a new shirt? When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Thomas Jefferson. Obey, follow, conform, fit in. Fuck that shit. Break free. I like it.
And we get them in the same place.
Nice. WickedT-S.com. Get there and get one of them kick-ass shirts. Do it.
Listen, where are you from?
China.
What country? China?
China.
China? China. What country are you from?
India.
India. Where are you going?
America.
You're in America. What city?
I don't know.
You don't know? Why'd you come?
I don't know.
Hi guys, where are you from? China? You guys from China? China? Hello, what country? China? No? China? So this ended up being a group of about 100 illegal immigrants, again, mainly made up of Chinese and young men from Turkey. A Border Patrol van was actually playing audio in Mandarin, giving instructions to the Chinese.
So, hey man, buy ammo! The terrorists are coming over the border like crazy. Bill Malugin was in Texas for a whole night, and the whole day he was interviewing all of these people coming over. Not one of them was from Mexico.
Yeah,
they're just El Salvador,
China,
Iran, China, yeah. He asked one Iranian, how come he came here? He goes, we have no freedom to write or sing. That sounded like a weird reason to want to come all the way to America. They won't let me sing. Trump, yeah, we need Trump.
We need Trump.
Yeah, bring us Trump. So I think the shit's gonna hit the fan at some point. I don't know when, probably before the election or right after the election.
What about?
The shit think's gonna hit the fan. These terrorists are here for a reason.
I know.
They're not all terrorists, but I think there's a good majority of them that are, and no one is sounding the alarm.
Wouldn't it be funny if they all decided they just wanted to stay here and they didn't want to fight because they might have to go back to their own country?
Where it's really bad? No, I think these men think that if they yell Allah Akbar and cause a lot of carnage and end a lot of people, they get to have their like 87 virgins or whatever it is. Stupid morons. They really believe that dumb shit.
87 virgins.
Yeah. Yeah. Little do they know they're getting one 87-year-old virgin.
They're just, 87-year-old.
Yeah. That's the dirty trick
hilarious.
They don't know. Yeah. I don't know why the Democrats are leaving our borders wide open and fighting any state that's trying to stop the influx of illegals coming through our open borders. I have no idea. They want to make them legal to vote in DC. They tried passing, or maybe they even passed it. I don't know, man. But they voted on, all the Democrats voted to let the illegals, if you're here illegally, you can still vote in DC. So they just let the cat out of the bag. We've been saying it the whole time. They want these illegals to vote, and that's where it's headed. If they can get the illegals to vote, they figure they can just win every election from here on out. They're cheating. They're Democrats. They wouldn't be Democrats if they weren't cheating.
We talked to a Turkish man who spoke English who said he sold everything he had to get here to the United States, and he also expressed shock at how easy it was for them to just walk across the border into the United States without any resistance, and he said Americans should be worried about who's coming into the country. Take a listen. Did you have to pay a cartel?
Yes.
How much?
Around 10,000.
10,000?
Yes. In fact, the American people is right, completely true. Who come into this country, they don't know. Well, okay, I'm good, but how if they're not good? How they have killer, psychopath, else? No guarantee of that. Why, like no security, no security check, no background check.
No security check, no background check. You're worrying about who's crossing the border?
Yes. Of course, me, because I'm like, people are not look normal.
And I asked that guy how he managed to get here to the San Diego County border all the way from Turkey. He told me it was a 24-day journey, and some of the places he traveled through included Qatar, Dubai, Egypt, South Africa, and Brazil before he even got to Central America or Mexico.
Democrats don't care if terrorists are slipping through the cracks. They don't care if everything goes to hell. As long as they can rule over the hellhole that they created, that's all they care about. You know, and all the people out there that are brainwashed by the fake news, that think Trump is Hitler. Morons. We're fighting to save your dumbasses too. All right, every Friday, Orange City, come out and wave a Trump flag. I think we got 10 people showed up today. Better than nothing, I guess. We only got, what, less than 6 months for the election. Yeah. So get your butts out here. Saxon Boulevard, Enterprise Road in Orange City. Every Friday from 3 till 6-ish. Come on out. Follow me on X, Rumble, and ScrewTube. Do it!
A campaign that's about negative attacks and the one about what we're for, because we cannot get reelected. We cannot win this reelection. Excuse me, we can only re-elect Donald Trump.
It's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy. The guys from the kleptocracy.